do not ignore signs that come your way. Like, just don't ignore them. A lot of the time, your intuition is correct. How you feel about a certain situation, good or bad, it's correct. So, if you're getting a sort of feeling about something, you're probably right. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's based on energy and, like the vibe and stuff like that. So, I'm sure everybody has obviously heard the term trust your gut. And, anytime I've ever trusted my gut, I've been right. It's just like things have been making sense for me lately. Like, the puzzle has been it's been put together like piece by piece. And things are just starting to make sense. And so that's why I'm just like continuing this. I don't even want to say that like I was told to do this or anything, but this is just like what I want to do. And that's it. I always felt like I had, like, I guess a voice. Like, I always felt like I had a voice. And it's like it was a test for me when no one listened. Like, when no one listened to me and no one really took me seriously, that was just me being tested to see, like, if I would give up. And I've tried the whole video YouTube thing, like, before. And I never went through with it. I just would start videos and then I would delete them, and I would make videos and then delete them, and I would never feel like what I was doing, because I was doing it for the wrong reason. Now I'm not. I'm just doing it because this is what I want to do. So instead of me going on walks and just talking to myself, I mean, I'm still talking to myself, but I'm sharing the message. I'm sharing the message with people that might be able to relate. Because it's like when I watch videos, these people are seemingly talking to themselves too, but they're not. They're talking to a lot of people at one time. So I always felt weird, like, oh, I'm talking to my phone, like, who are you talking to, bro? Like, I'm just talking. I'm not really talking to anyone specific. It's just a message. So, everyone talks to themselves, like, or maybe everyone doesn't. I don't know. But ever since I can remember, I have talked to myself. Not in like a psychopathic way. Like, oh, here they come. Oh, they're coming. Better watch out. Like, nothing like that. But it's just like I have a strong conscience. And not like there's two people there. But it's like I have a voice of reason. I feel like everyone has a voice of reason, right? It's just like you need to trust your gut. You need to, like, obviously, like, people don't want to trust their gut because they're scared. And they're, they live in fear and all that. I understand. I felt that way too. I felt scared, and I felt like, when people would walk by me if I was doing this, I mean, not even that long ago, people would walk by me and I would just be like, whoop. Like, I I don't want to be seen talking to my phone. But now, I just, I don't care. I mean, I don't care. I'm just talking. So, I get that this world is like breeding insecurity, and it's like people are afraid to speak their mind and people are afraid to be themselves. But it's like, we are all ourselves. Like, we are all individuals. We all do what we do. So, like, don't fall into the whole, like, being like everyone else and trying to, like, live up to standards and stuff. Don't do that. It's not cool. It's just not cool. It's not cool to be like someone else. It's not cool. It's not cool to say, like, even when people tell me that I, like, look like a certain person, I'm like, but I'm not. Like, I'm me. And I'm not trying to be like, this is what people do. Like, people compare you to other people, and people try to take away your individuality. Like, no, I'm me. And that's it. So don't fall into, like, the pressures of that you have to be like, you have to be like public figures and your favorite people and stuff. Why can't you just be your favorite person? Why can't you do that? Like, when people are asked, like, who's your favorite person? I don't think anyone ever says, like, oh, me. Like, I'm my favorite person. Like, I love myself, and that's it. Like, I like other people too, but it's like, if you want to ask me who I love the most, it's me. Like, we need to have more of that. We need to have more self-love. Like, self-care. Like, take care of yourself. Please. No one else is going to do it for you. No one. And I think that's the problem. Like, people think that, no one's going to take care of you. If you don't do it, no one's going to do it for you. And it's like, if you don't care about yourself, how can you ever care about anyone else? That's why, like, when people get into relationships, it just never works. Because it's like, how do you expect to, like, give love to someone else? Like, wholeheartedly love someone when you're not even all the way there with yourself. You don't even love yourself. Like, you hide insecurities and you hide stuff about yourself, and you're afraid to be yourself. And then you expect to actually be in a relationship and have it last. I think the most successful relationships are two people who are, like, very comfortable with themselves. That's why it works. It works because there's no, like, you don't rely on that other person. Same thing with friendships too. I mean, it's the same thing. A friendship is a relationship too. You can have a relationship with anybody, any family or anything. So when you start to rely on other people to make yourself feel good, like, you just set yourself up for failure. Like, you're gonna fail. And you're never gonna feel good. Because, like, you rely on other people. So, like, don't do that. Don't do that. Always trust your gut. Go with what you think is right. Because, like, it's your life. Like, just do whatever you want. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you just watch videos and stuff and like you just get woken up a little. And like you just decide to do. So yeah, just do like whatever you want. Trust your gut, and like if you think something's a good idea, like just go for it. Like whatever. Excuse me. And yeah, that's it.